Hey everybody, this is Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings, and I'm coming in along with my little helper Chippy. We give him a cookie, let him take a nap. I'm coming in to do a reading that my guides had inspired me to do, and they haven't given me a lot of information yet. Sometimes they give me whole downloads ahead of time, but I'm going to be doing this download now, real time. Hey Chippy, you got something to say about it too? No more cookies, buddy. So this is about the person who is or was a money pit in your life. Okay, the main thing. Here, Chippy, come over here. The main thing they gave me was money pit. So we're going to look into that. Who and why was this person such a money pit in your life? You know, one of the things they were giving me before I got on here is this person doesn't want to work. This person doesn't want to have a job. They pretend to a lot of times, but they actually just don't have a job. But they're good at finding you jobs. They're good at finding you ways to make money to support them. And for a lot of you, this is a masculine, okay? And, you know, for some of you, it would be a feminine energy, but I'm mostly picking up on a masculine who is leaning hard on some of you, leaning very hard, like carry me along. Like I feel like some of you have carried this person along for years, okay? And it's like they do things to make themselves feel very valuable to you, and they're very manipulative, and I get that they're super complimentary. They may have kind of a complimentary of you all the time, so it, you know, keeps you working hard. There's like this random reinforcement, like they have at casinos, you know, that keeps you addicted to this person, but also this person's addicted to you, at least up to the point that you'll keep giving them money, buying them what they want, and things like that. I feel like this person asks to use your credit cards a lot. There's something about you having good credit and them not. There's something here about them using you for money, but I feel like when it started out, this person did have money, or this person did have a job, but then they quickly quit that, you know, when they got involved with you enough that they felt they could manipulate you, you know, when they felt that you were theirs or that you were in love. You know, I feel like they worked this from an angle of making women fall in love with them. Very narcissistic kind of energy, but a very covert narcissist. This is somebody who you wouldn't immediately label as a narcissist because they're so nice. You know, they're just so nice on the surface, but they're very, very tricky and manipulative. So let's look into this a little bit and see what else comes up in the cards, because some of you are really pulling this person's weight. I can feel you, like you're feeling very weighted down by this person. And I feel like this person's encouraging to you. This person's like, oh yeah, you should totally do this. You should get that new job. You know, yeah, we should buy that house. But really it's you. Really it's you paying for it. So let me pull some cards here and see what this is about. You may have found yourself buying this person new clothes, kind of, like I said, pulling this person along, always carrying this person. And I feel like for some of you, you're not with this person anymore because once you stopped enabling them, once you realized you were enabling them, they left. They went for their next target. You know, I feel like they went for the next person because really deep down, I get that this person's nothing but a gold digger. So while they pretend that they have all these feelings, they really don't. I feel like they lack any sort of gumption, any sort of ambition. They pretend they have it. There's a lot of pretending. There's a lot of acting going on. I feel like this person was big on acting, okay? They may have been an actor. You know, for some of you, they may have done some acting and that sort of thing. So they're really good at camouflaging themselves and who they really were and making themselves look like they were successful and ambitious when really they're not at all. This person is a money pit, is what I'm getting. All right, let's start with this. Let me see what these cards say about this money pit person, okay? This person could have been, wow, this person could have been a Queen of Wands for some of you. Could have been a fire sign energy. Queen of Wands reverse. This is somebody very, very demanding. This is somebody very fiery, fire-breathing kind of person, okay? And it's right next to the Judgment card. This does not surprise me at all. The Judgment card has everything to do with karma. And I feel like for some of you, you were involved in a karmic relationship that became a money pit because, let's see if I can explain this. Because if we go back on the timeline of some of you with this karmic energy shown in the Judgment card, this person was stealing from you in past lives as well. I even get that this person was stealing food from you during times when food was scarce. They were literally setting you up to get their food or steal food for them. There's some weird food thing going on, like literally survival. And I feel like this karmic situation for some of you has followed through. You may have felt that. You may have felt like you had a past life or past lives with whoever this money pit person was. And this is the main conflict. This is showing up as the conflict, this Judgment card. There's something here about this person seeing you as the star. This person seeing you as very successful and like they see this light shining on you. I feel like this person targets successful people or people who are in the limelight, people who are performers or stars of some in some way, or people who are very spiritual. I feel like this person targets really spiritual people because they know they can take advantage, because most of the time really spiritual people lead with their hearts, you know, and we see the best in people. So sometimes that's what I'm getting. That's what the guides are telling me about the Star card, is that this person was targeting you because they saw you as spiritual and successful, and that's what they wanted, somebody they could really take advantage of in that way. There's something here about, what is this? This is Three of Wands. They saw you as an opportunity. This person was an opportunist, as shown in this Three of Wands card, right next to Knight of Pentacles reversed. So this person actually is very undependable and can't commit. I get very non-committal and an opportunist. They were looking for opportunities with you. And what I get is they drained you dry financially. The guides keep saying to me, this person is a money pit. All the way across the board, no matter who they're with, they're going to drain their money. And the reason I'm doing this reading is the guides wanted me to warn you about this money pit person. So if you're involved with them, cut them off. And if you're not involved with them, stay away from them, because it's not going to get any better, no matter what they promise. There are a lot of promises. That's what I get here. A lot of promises from this person that are never fulfilled, okay? There's a Lover's card here. So I feel like for a lot of you, this money pit person, started out as a lover. Started out as, you made the choice to be with them. You fell in love. There's love here. Oh, and Judgment came up again. Yeah, so it went from Lovers. This particular deck has two or three cards of the same. There's two Judgment cards that came out here, you guys. This was Karmic to the nth degree. So it started out as a love relationship. It's been that many times before. And this person has drained you dry because of karma. I feel like their karma has attached to you time and time and time again. And if you're not with this person, they're with another karmic right now. They're with another karmic right now, is what I'm hearing. And there's like a series of them. The Lover's card can sometimes be making, excuse me. See, something doesn't want me to talk about this. Like that bad energy doesn't want me to even express this. Yeah, it's getting in my throat chakra. Of course it is. So I'm going to talk about it anyway. So what I'm getting here is there was a third party situation for some of you, and it's like this third party doesn't even want me to talk about it because they got involved in karma. They got drawn in. You got drawn into karma too. And then there was another karmic. It's like, I feel like this person has a whole line of bad karma, you know, and if they're not with that person anymore, they'll reconnect or I said reconnect. They're going to try to reconnect with you. That's why you're getting this warning. This is how channeling works. They just put that word in my mouth. They're going to try to reconnect with you. I feel like they left you for more money, and now that's not working. That person's going to cut them off, quit enabling them now that they've seen through who this person really is. They're going to try to come back to you. Watch out for Mr. or Mrs. Money Pit. Okay? They are already trying to make plans of how they're going to reconnect. Wow. That's what this reading's about. I didn't know till I sat down. That's what it's about, guys. Okay, so this person is a tightwad too. When they get money, they're tightwad, or either they overspend. There's no balance here. You know, this person's either holding back and being, you know, super tightwad, or they're just spending. But they're doing that with your money. They're trying to tell you what to do with your money. So here's the Ten of Swords. Wow, yeah, this person stabbed you in the back. Ultimately, this person was going to be all, you know, generous with you. They were generous in the beginning. I feel like they took you out to fancy dinners and they spent money on you initially to reel you in, so that you would then do that for them and they were going to quit their job or whatever. They stabbed you right in the back, guys. This money pit person pulled the rug out from under you. You could have divorced them. Sometimes Ten of Swords is a divorce card. You could have gone bankrupt. Some of you went bankrupt from this money pit person, or you nearly did. Yeah, get some really bad cards on that. This is interesting. This Ten of Wands came up. Now, in this deck, it has multiple meanings. So let me give you all the meanings of this regarding this money pit. Wow. First of all, I feel like in some ways this was a test for some of you to see if you were listening to your intuition, to see if you were really seeing through this person. Like, here's a test of karma. You know, do you recognize this person? You're going to get involved with this again? And some of you did, you know. This is, in this particular deck, this is the card of Jesus getting ready to, you know, his crucifixion is the next day. And the devil came to him and said, hey, Jesus, I can get you out of this whole thing. You know, just follow me. It was that kind of thing. There was this temptation that went on. And this is what happened with the person who was a money pit in your life. It's almost like there was an evil force involved. I feel like this person has some sort of attachments toward in the way of money. I feel like in some ways this came through. It's a generational curse. That's what it is. That's what the guides are telling me right now. That's where this devil energy was coming in for this money pit person. This was a generational curse that was put on them, you know, that went through the whole family, and in many cases it went through all the men of the family. It went from father to grandfather to great-grandfather and on and on and on back in time until it repeated a cycle, and your person was one of those people. You see what I'm saying? Because they were, you know, reincarnated. And this is where this karmic thing, but you know, this demonic energy kept attaching itself to either all the men in the family or all the women in the family. Again, I am picking up masculines here, but it's not true for everybody. For some of you, you're dealing with a feminine energy, you know, classic gold digger, but there are also masculines who are gold diggers. So, wow. This is generational, you guys. This is why it's so karmic. This is so karmic. These judgment cards and this Ten of Wands, and this person left you carrying a very heavy load, which is the meaning of the Ten of Wands. This person was like, come on, I'll be generous to you, I'll help you out. And then when you got really involved and fell really hard in love, they were like, here, you carry it now. I'm going to go and play around while you work really hard. This is your money pit. and they drained you dry. I mean, and it wasn't enough that you were just doing your job and, you know, keeping everything afloat. It's like, no, they were using your money. And worse than that, with this Lover's card, here's what I'm getting right now. This gets worse, you guys. Worse than that, they were spending your money indirectly or directly on the new person behind your back. They were. That's what I'm getting. I get this money pit person was draining your money, going, oh, I don't have money to pay for that. Can you pay my car payment just this 1 month? You know, and then they were taking that money and spending it on their new lover to pretend they had money. Look how much money I have. Oh, you know, I'm in business, and my partner and I were in business. I mean, they were playing it up like they were really successful when they weren't working at all. You were the one working. So now I feel like the new person, the new karmic in the picture, is now the one carrying the heavy burden. The demon has now attached to that person, and the cycle continues. It's a whole cycle, but that person's getting tired of it, and the money pit's going to come back and try to target you again. So be careful, okay? Be really, really careful about that. Let me see if there are any final words on this, you guys, about this money pit. What a situation. Can you believe, people? The wedge. Somebody is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. That's already happened. That happened with this money pit situation. Somebody came in the middle of this because your person was out there playing around on your dime. While you were in there working, they were out playing around, lining up their next target who might have more money, or they hoped to have more money than you did, because you were getting tired of giving them money. And they knew it. They felt it coming. They knew you were going to cut them off, or maybe you already had, and they were looking for their next, you know, what do they call them? Sugar daddies or sugar mamas. Okay, that's what they were looking for. And they may have gotten it, but now that person's ready to cut them off and walk away because they've had enough, and they're going to try to come back to you. Here's the tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Yeah, they did that. That was your money pit. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. This person left you feeling that because it was lacking. Love was lacking. They were there for the money. They were there for you to take care of them so they didn't have to have a job or work or any of that, and let you do all of that while they were out giving their love and affection to somebody else who they hoped had more money than you. They were lining it up all along. It was a plan, manipulation, covert narcissism. Here's something about a temporary situation, the tent. Who knows, maybe they'll be living in a tent next. You can hope, right? Oh, they want me to switch to this. The chain, a chain of events will affect your life. Chain of events. All right, there's a whole bunch of cards that jumped out. Let's see what these say. Whoa, lots of cards jumping out everywhere. Yeah, look at this. This person was so pretentious, and they were looking for 10 of Pentacles. This jumped off the top of this other deck while I was shuffling. I'll get to these too. But yeah, this person wanted to look like they were successful. You can see these people look like they're at some kind of a gala, happy family, in a city, all dressed up. And it's like one of these is the money pit. One of these is pretending they have all this money because they're piggybacking off of you. Okay, the apple. Temptation will test you. Yeah, I said that. The temptation card that came up earlier. There's something about, there's something about the devil tempting Jesus. And here it is. Temptation will test you. There's something about that. So be aware. This person may come back in, making you promises. Oh, I won the lottery. Let's get back together. I'll take care of you. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. because even if they did win the lottery, they would go through that money so fast. Frying pan, there's trouble and accusations. And look at this, the money path card came up. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. So I feel like money is coming back to you from where the money pit person stole money from you. I feel like the universe is bringing it back to you. If you cut that karmic tie, but then there's going to be temptation. Oh, do you want to go this path again? Here's the person's going to come back around. Let's see if you learned your lesson. Did you get your spiritual lesson yet or no? So be careful. Dealings with a younger man, maybe a relationship with a younger man. I did feel earlier there was something about age difference here. So be aware of that. This could be a younger man targeting you for money. This could be your money pit right here. Okay. And a firecracker. That person could be really exciting. Okay. But don't forget about this. Temptation. This person wants money. This person is really not into you. This is about money. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And 10 of Pentacles. See, here's 10 of Pentacles twice that came up, both with demons on the card and temptation. And this, in this case, I'm sorry, this is not 10 of Pentacles. This is the 6 of Pentacles. In this particular card, this person was in debtor's prison. Wow. Yeah. All right. There's a lot here, guys. I'm going to end on this, but there's a lot here about debtor's prison being a karmic thing. I feel like your person put that debt on you in a past lifetime to avoid debtor's prison. That's part of the karma. For some of you, that's your karmic picture. Wow. Whoever this guy owed money to in this picture, they took everything, including his clothes. And this is such an example of this, what this money pit person did to you. They took everything. They took everything that was important to you, your emotions, your love. I feel like they stripped you of so much more than just money, including money though, okay? But this is also the card of that returning. There's somebody here. The lady on this picture is taking care of this man, and the demon's still following him. The karmic energy still there following him, but she's rescuing him. She's healing him. She's helping him, okay? And I feel like this is the universe, the card of generosity. The universe is bringing generosity back to you because you've cut that karmic tie. You may have healed that generational curse that you somehow got involved in as well. And so now the universe, like, you've removed that blockage. So now money is going to flow into you. But be careful, because with it flowing into you, your money pit person is going to sniff that out like a bloodhound. You know what I mean? They're going to sniff it out and they're like, oh, that old person I used to be with, I'm going to see if I can go back in. They look like they're doing pretty good these days. Yeah. So don't buy it. Don't buy it, guys. Okay, I hope this was helpful. And let me know in the comments. Thanks. Bye.